let's get started. So, the usual for me, I like to talk about these things when it comes to League because I think these cover a good amount of the game. So, why do you think I put mental as the first thing?
Well, if you go in thinking that you're going to lose and everyone else is shit on your team, you're going to find faults in everyone else, you're going to put yourself down, and then you're not going to play as well as what you could do.
Okay, how do we have a good mental, or how do we maintain a good mental in League of Legends?
Mutal.
I
I joke, but I'm genuine mutal.
well,
I think it helps a lot. That and take breaks in between games as well. Like if you have a bad game,
mhm,
bro, stop playing. Like go get
How,
some.
how about spamming games?
I'm not down with spamming games. I'm too old for that shit in general.
Okay, cool. Okay, I mean, I really like the part you said mute all, by the way. Just don't mute pings, just mute chat. Chat is really useless. I noticed, I played in low elo for so long. I've been like really low rank for so long, maybe my entire life. Um, People don't, I mean, they don't ping, like good pings. They just flame with the pings.
Yeah.
And they also don't type anything productive in the chat. So it's just something that's against you. I mean, for me, I think pings are necessary when they want to help or gank you. So yeah,
Yeah.
and also something to mention as well. ADC is a mentally draining role. It really is.
Mhm.
So if you're someone, if you want to play like 10 to 15 games, you need to make sure that you maintain your mental.
Mhm.
And it's advice that you, as you said, you take a breaks, and also it's also advice like between games, go look far away for 20 seconds at least. It's better for the eyesight. This is just a general thing. Like I think I don't know. So I saw somewhere doctor says that if you work on a computer or something, every 20 minutes take 20 seconds of break looking at something far away. It just improves your eyesight, or at least maintain it. So yeah. Another thing I like to mention is ego. Why do
Mhm.
people have ego?
Main character syndrome.
Explain
That's
more.
why people have ego because they think they are better, generally, normally, than what they are. Some people have an ego and they are very good. There's plenty of pro level players that have
No, but
an ego.
let's talk about real life as well. Like, when do people have ego? IRL.
Generally, people have an ego when they think they're good at something,
Okay, so we
when they
can
think they
say,
are better than other people.
cool. So when they think that the learning process is over and we know it all, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we counter the ego. We counter the ego by what? By like being
admitting that you
open to
don't know it
learning.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, being open to learning. That's how you counter it. So it's really important that you consider everything a learning process, so you'll never have an ego.
Mhm.
And ego will lose you a lot of games. And it's normal since we're humans, everybody has an ego. It's just you need to control it. Anyways, so by the way, what's your rank? I didn't ask.
So last season, I think I finished Emerald 3.
Okay.
I think it was either Emerald 3 or Emerald 2. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Nice. No bad, no bad. Let's see
Um,
here.
I, I've almost always finished high plat. A couple of seasons ago, I finished in gold, and I was just like, "Oh shit, I'm getting worse."
Nah.
And I was like, "I've got to change something up," type thing. And
Okay.
I've tried a little bit harder again for a couple of seasons, and again, I got to the equivalent of platinum. I got to emerald, but I could tell I'm not getting any further. So I was just like, "Yeah." I saw your post on it. I was like, "I'm down for this."
Ah, sure. Cool. I think my post reached so many people, by the way, because I feel like I've been getting messages for like 2 days now, non-stop.
But mate, 100 people in your Discord already. I'm not sure how many people you had beforehand, but if it was this many, then yeah.
Yeah, this post probably brought 30 plus people, I think.
As long as people are genuine and not time wasting, I guess that's great for you. Every success.
Yeah, I mean, I want like good quality of people. I don't care about the quantity. I care about the quality. To be fair, because what's the point of having bunch of 13 years old who swear all the time around you? It's useless.
Very true.
Anyways, so yeah, when it comes to Emerald, since you mentioned it, it's a it's a really weird rank. I played in Emerald so many games. I have a Smurfs in Emerald, and the rank is really weird. I just want to explain it for you really quick. In Emerald, you're gonna have X Silver versus X Master. Like that's
Yeah,
how like screwed up the rank is. You're gonna have everybody in this in this rank, so it's not a plat equivalent as much as it's random. Some games are gonna end in 15. Some games are gonna end in 60, or I mean, no games will go 60, but yeah, 50 minutes.
yeah,
So
I know what you mean.
yeah, so Emerald is really weird. Anyways, so a really important concept in League is windows. What do you think I mean by windows?
Windows of opportunity, like
Cool.
trading, looking for things. For
Mm-hmm.
example, you see their jungler top side. Well, that's actually a window to play aggressive bot
Cool.
side.
Cool. Wait, I think. Oh my lord, I forgot to ask. What role do you play? I assume ADC, right?
So, last couple of seasons,
Mm-hmm.
it has been ADC, but I normally play better when I play top. But I don't want to play top because a lot of my friend group play top, and
Oh,
I like to fill in ADC. I actually ended up one tricking Kalista for a couple of seasons, and
oh, nice.
wins were a lot harder to get.
Mm.
But that's because I'm playing Kalista and I'm Emerald. I'm not the guy creator. So yeah, but ADC in general is what I want to aim towards
Mhm.
this
Cool.
season.
ADC is a really nice role. And look, since you mentioned Kalista, I have to tell you this. Kalista is a really fun champion. She's really strong, but she's a snowbally, and she requires your team to play around you. And you need a good support. Because your champion is a little bit hard to play when your support is useless. Unlike other AD carries that scale and stuff.
Yeah, she's like you mentioned, mental as part of the first part of it. Kalista affects your mental in champion select. You know, you see some drafts and you're just like, oh man, this is fucking unplayable.
Yeah, bro, they pick Ash Nasus into you. Play it.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, and when I played competitive, they would pick Kalista, and the jungler would like do some crazy stuff to help the Kalista snowball, and they will take all the dragons and the game in 20 minutes. That's how Kalista
yeah.
gameplay works.
It's a dream, yeah, and that's how it's meant to work in like pro play. You get
Hmm.
that bot priority, you know, but it's not the way it works out. But
Unlucky,
you
bro.
know,
Okay.
I still like the champion. You know,
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for me, I love Twitch. I'm a Twitch player.
Twitch, really?
Yeah, let
Oh,
me show you. Let me show
disgusting. I need to hang up now. What's this
you.
about Twitch?
Wait.
I didn't know what I was signing up for.
Look at this. Look at this. I did this today. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's nice. So here is, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna feel good. Oh, nice flash.
Thank you.
That's a long flash as well.
Yep.
It reminds me of the top lane. Yeah,
So yeah, we did this today. It was cool. Okay. Anyways,
sick play.
thank you. So let's look here now. So when I talk about the opportunities, especially in bot lane, it's about cooldowns. So here you are a Kalista and you have a Morgana, and you're versus Caitlyn and she has a Thresh. When a Thresh throws his Q, what does this mean?
It means that you've got about 10 seconds before his next
Yeah,
queues
it's
up.
like 19.6. So yeah, you have 19 seconds to pressure him and you can run him down. But this could be also tricky because some supports are quite intelligent at this. And the Thresh would walk up, miss his Q, and allow you to like CC him because he has the jungle backup. So this also could be tricky, but in higher ranks.
Yeah,
In Emerald, I don't think they do it. But what I think is here, whenever your opponent loses pressure, it's an opportunity for you to punish, and it's a really nice thing that you understand the concept. Yeah.
it's really interesting that you've got a picture of the old map though.
I mean, I don't have the new one, unfortunately.
I would have thought the tool would update. I don't know who develops the tool, to be fair.
I don't know either. I just use
Yeah,
it. I mean,
yeah,
it
it's
says
still
here.
relevant, right? The lanes haven't changed, so it
Yeah, I
makes
mean,
sense.
it's quite, it's enough.
Yeah,
So yeah. So now with tethering, what do we think? What do you mean by? What do I mean by tethering? Tethering, or yeah.
you know, I'm not sure what you mean by tethering.
Okay. It's range related.
Okay, and when you're saying range related, I'm thinking auto attack max distance type
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. It's just utilizing your auto attacks. Many AD carries I caught recently, and like even before, um, when I ask them who do you hit, who do you focus, who are you supposed to hit, they say ADC. This is
Okay.
depressing.
I'm gonna say whoever's on my face right now.
Exactly. You're not supposed to go to the enemy ADC, and I'm gonna talk about this later on when I talk about the team fights. So yeah,
Are you talking about in laning they give you that answer,
no.
or during team
In team
fights they
fights,
give you
when
that
it comes
answer?
to team fights,
Oh,
yeah. So it's atrocious. Like how
yeah.
are you supposed to like dive into the enemy comp and kill their AD carry? You can't. So yeah. Now we get like to the a little bit serious stuff. Themes of bot lane. We have two themes of bot lane, which are engage, and what's the other one?
I'd imagine poke.
Yeah, basically range. There are things we should be focusing on in these two comps or lanes. In engage, we need to control the wave in a certain spot. And also, we need to be focusing on our HP. Because once you lose your HP, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna be able to engage. And then you're not gonna be able to fight. And also, if you have your wave in a bad spot, and now we're gonna talk about it, you're not gonna be able to engage. For example, assuming you're blue side, right? And now you have the wave, let's say that you have three states of the wave. 1, 2, 3. Where do you want the wave to be?
Ideally, just past the island on the first part in the map.
So 1,
Yeah,
2,
so like,
which one?
yeah, so I'm gonna say in one, but before the tower. Oh wait, the tower is actually there. It's just tiny.
So here?
Yeah, so yeah, roughly about there.
Yeah, cool. This is exactly it. But how do we get the wave to be here?
You can pull the minion wave up when it's about to bounce into the tower, around the corner up towards Tribrush. That's the most common way. You can freeze the wave if your supports will take the HP damage if the wave's not massive,
Cool.
or you stall the minions. So they have one more ranged minion than yours in the mid wave. They'll push
Okay.
out there and then you trim down.
There's also one more thing you didn't mention. If you want to
Okay.
freeze,
Yeah.
you push.
Okay, so you bounce it off the tower.
Exactly.
Do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So some people would look for second wave crash, third wave crash. For me, I want it to be as soon as possible, so I get to like use my engage support. So I don't. I mean, I try to go for second wave crash. I crash it, comes back. Then I start controlling the lane with my support being in the bush or something. So we can look for trades or something, anything. Cool. Just a second. I need to turn off the fan. It's getting cold. Okay. Now we're good. Now with the other theme we have, which is the range. So in engage, you have like you need to be aware of your HP and your wave. And the second thing is the range. Let's say that you're playing something like Caitlyn Karma or Caitlyn Lux. What are the things you should be keeping in mind?
Imagine jungle positioning is probably more relevant in the range matchup.
Okay, cool.
Just for yourself to be able to dive, or are you being diveable? Your wave state always matters, whether or not it's in range or in
Yeah, but
engage. I feel
what you gonna do with the wave? Do you want it to be here as well?
if I'm blue side,
Yeah.
I think you want it in two rather than one.
No, you want to push. You want to
You want
clear
to have
them.
push.
Yeah, you want to clear the minions as much as you can, or basically you want to have minion advantage, because when you have a minion advantage, your support, the Karma, the Lux, is gonna have open air to throw abilities. No minions they can stay behind. No minions can block abilities, and also you can like threaten poke under turret, which is really narrow, and it's gonna be easier if you like put them in the narrow space here, especially like behind the turret. It's gonna be way easy for you to bully them and expand your lead by taking platings and forces them to recall. So yeah, you want to push and you want to jungle. What do you mean by jungle? You want to put vision. You have to put vision. You have to remind. You have to tell yourself that I want to put vision. Vision is something really tricky. Like for me, I need to tell myself go put vision.
Mate, red side vision is really tricky at
Oof.
the minute for me.
Dude,
I'm really struggling with that.
red side, it's too depressing. It's too depressing. Holy moly. Like you have, how do, yeah, you have
You've got your tri-brush toward, you've got
here,
the
here,
river bush
here,
toward.
here, here,
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
everywhere. You need to like, you need like Ash everywhere just to survive
yeah.
this lane. So yeah, like these like the major things you need to have in mind. And as a Kalista, this is just a side note. I think you should look for early level plays like level 1 cheeses or something
Mm,
because it's really good for you to have a lead. So let's say that you have a thresh, you want to stay in the bush here, for example. You wait,
mm,
they come here, then you run them down with your thresh.
yeah,
Because since he's in the bush, he's not I mean, hopefully enough, he's not gonna miss the hook. And if he lands the hook, you can run them down. Whether you burn a flash or you kill or do anything, it's a lead. Because your
yeah.
champion wants lead.
Mm,
And when I play Twitch, let me show you. In my most of my games, look, I look for stuff level 1. Let me see. Here, for example. See, I'm fighting at level 1.
yeah, you've traded HP.
Yeah, I traded. I mean, I think I burned Zyra's flash. Now I killed her. Like, if I check any game of mine, I mean, the issue is this doesn't record unless we kill. So yeah, look, I'm always looking for stuff level 1 because I want to snowball. Because I know if I get lead, I can 1v9. I'm not gonna wait until my jungler comes. That's why I hate leashing. Leashing is not the most optimal thing for AD carries. So even here, I think, yeah.
Leash in general, it happens in low elo because people still need that help. They still need that assist, right?
Mm.
Like if you look at pro level games, they never leash.
They're deluded. They
Ever.
don't need it.
Yeah,
They think they need it, but they don't.
yeah.
Because they like the game pulled the time before the scuttle spawns at 3:15, now 3:30. So yeah, they have 15 more seconds to clear the camps. And yeah, look here, even here, like I'm always looking for stuff at level 1. It makes a lot of difference, especially like once you know how to control your wave. So for example, look, I mean, it doesn't matter what happens here, just as an idea. Let's say that I won level 1, cool?
Hmm.
Since I won, I push the wave, I recall, I have my item. Now what's gonna happen? The wave bounces back, I freeze, I'm stronger, I kill again. Again and again and again and again. The Jinx versus me that game, I think she died. I can show you even. Let me show you this. Was it this game? Was it this game? I think maybe this. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the Jinx. Look, I killed her here, the first one, and then I came to this point and I killed her again. Yeah, I'm killing this guy. Look. This is not like high rank, this is Emerald I was playing with my friend, but yeah, the idea is just the same. And then
Yeah.
I recall, I crash the wave, I freeze, and she walks up, she dies again. Now I dive. And yeah, so it all goes back to what? To the level 1 play. Since I got my lead early, I can do a lot of stuff. So this is really important. Anyways, done talking about the themes of bot lane. Now let's talk about weak side and strong side. What is weak side and strong side?
Wherever your jungler's playing towards.
Okay,
Generally, it's like you're winning lanes, though, isn't it? Right?
okay, weak side, strong
Like you're
side.
winning
What
lanes.
are your responsibilities in both?
Weak side, try not to die.
Mm-hmm.
Don't int. Main character syndrome rings bell again
Okay.
on the weak side.
Don't
Like,
int.
yeah,
Uh,
don't try to push your leads.
you
Like, if you're the
give.
weak side, yeah, you
You just
just
give
take
everything.
what you get. Yeah,
They wanna dive you, they dive you. They wanna take turret, they take turret. I don't care. Let them do whatever they want.
yeah. Full back, give up turret.
Yeah,
Just don't give away too much of a lead.
exactly. Just yeah, because once you like, you die,
Yeah.
you're gonna delay your XP, you're gonna delay your gold, and also the play your team makes is gonna be less efficient because you died on the other side.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the strong side, on strong side, you want to trade as much as you can because let's say that everyone here is 50% and this is your jungler. Who's winning? You're winning because your jungler is coming. So you have like a backup. So if you
Hmm.
push the wave and everyone is like, let's say 30%, you can you can look for a dive and you're gonna win because what? Your jungler is here. So yeah. Okay. Uh, Now you finished the laning phase. Like we finished this. You took the turret.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now you went to mid lane, for example.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. Why do we go mid lane? And when do we not go mid lane?
You
Why?
go mid lane because sorry.
Go on, go on.
I'd say you go mid lane because it's the shortest lane. It's the
Okay.
one that you can also farm the most camps from, but also because it's shorter, your support can roam more often.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point of the game, you're just trying to pick up gold, whereas your support should be helping if you've won your bot side, or if you're holding mid against the enemy team that won bot side, you're trying to match them 2v2,
Mm-hmm.
or you're trying to push your advantage into mid lane. Once you take down mid turret, you get a lot more control over the map as well.
Cool, cool, cool. Look, first thing, as you
Compared,
said, it's correct. Your support is locked here. He plays only in this area. When he goes mid lane, he plays on the entire map. He can go anywhere. That's number one. You're correct.
yeah,
Number two, we go mid lane because it's shorter, and you're also correct. Number three, it's because you've been scaling the entire game, and now you can impact all objectives by being mid lane, because you can be anywhere you want. Number three, it's because you can just push the wave and then hover, which is gonna expand your lead as well. And also you can move with your support to put vision anywhere they want. Like, so it all goes back to you and your support being together. So your support can be like here, and he also can come back to you. But also you should be aware of your position. Sometimes you will push and your support is warding and you're gonna die. So you need to consider your position plus your support position in all cases. By the way, this is really important in all scenarios. All right. Um, where was I? Wait, yeah, the notes. Yeah. So in mid game, that's what you usually want to do. You want to push the wave, and then you want to take some actions. I made like a really quick note here. Let me show you. It's wait, I lost it here. It's down. Yeah, here. So after pushing a wave, you can do insane amount of things. Like the number of things you can do is infinite, but it's just you need to take the prio first and then do stuff. You can roam, you can recoil, you can dive, you can invade, you can put vision, you can cheese, you can remove vision, you can stay, you can plate, anything. So you should get into the habit of pushing the wave first and then you do stuff. Sometimes you're gonna like drop the wave and it's okay. Are you with me?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So sometimes you're gonna like ignore the wave and go help your team. It's fine, no problem. Because solo queue is inconsistent. Things go random, and your team's mental is so weird that you need to adapt to it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So any questions so far? Four so far.
No questions so far. It all makes sense. We're just kind of getting on the same wavelength, I think, right here.
Yeah, exactly. I felt it from the beginning. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What else do you have in mid game? Yeah. For example, now when you're in mid game, your
Mhm,
top laner is pushing, or any state of the game, any stage of the
mhm,
game. Your mid laner, your top laner is pushing, your mid laner is pushing anything. What's your
mhm.
responsibility here if someone is pushing? Wait, I
I
forgot
think there's
something.
multiple things. So,
Wait, wait, wait,
I, I
wait. I
yeah, sure.
forgot. We said when not to go mid. I forgot to mention this. I'm so dumb.
Okay, when not to go mids.
Yeah.
Uh, I would assume when your mid laner is doing really well.
Okay. Cool.
That would be my base opinion. Like, say your mid laner is 4-0 against the enemy,
Mm-hmm.
or Drake. Drake's coming up, and the enemy team's pushing bot lane,
Mm-hmm.
and your mid lane is still mid lane. Well, actually, you got to catch that wave so you can get priority to walk up to help on the assist onto jungle.
Mm-hmm.
When else would you go mid?
When your mid laner doesn't want to go bot, if he doesn't want to,
Oh yeah, if he says no, then
yeah,
you can't fight him for CS.
it's
Yeah, it just hurts you both.
exactly. And also, here's the thing: even if your mid laner is doing really well, if he doesn't have TP, and there is a Baron or Herald or anything here, you don't want him to go bot. Maybe he goes top and you go mid. That's like
Yeah,
another option you can have. And also, when you don't want to go mid, is when you cannot survive the lane.
yeah.
Like, it's general, but to be more specific, against control mages, it's really hard to play as an ADC. Like if it's
Yep, Azir's a bitch. Yeah.
yeah, every control mage is gonna give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Everyone, because if it's an Anivia, if it's an Azir, Oriana, Syndra, Wei, Zerath, you mention it, all of them, they're gonna give you like atrocious time. So yeah. Then you could go top lane, and top lane has its own pros and cons as well. It's a wider range because they changed this here now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you only need to ward one spot or two spots. Unlike mid lane, you need to ward everywhere to survive. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the other scenario we talked about. What are your responsibilities if someone is pushing here, or anyway, someone applying pressure? What are your responsibilities?
Give up waves, but keep up pressure. So don't be in range where the enemy team is going to be able to engage on you. Just move back to just concede it. If my top lane is pushing there, they don't have TP, concede objectives. Like if they're going to have a numbers advantage, vision as well. So we need to make sure that we're playing around so they have the most informed choice. Top lane, like they can't push if there's 3 people coming to me. Sorry, if there's 3 people coming to them, and they don't know that information. There are people collapsing on that. If I see that in my vision, then it'd be my job to also push wherever I am. So if I'm in mid lane, then I need to push there. If I'm in bot lane, then I need to push there.
Cool.
Based on what's the push and pull of it.
That's one point. You wanna pressure somewhere else. Pressure. What else you could do? You could threaten. You could tell them, look, it's either you come dragon, you tell the enemy team you come dragon, or you lose top. It's either top this or this, or you could hover, like push him mid, then hover top. Like recalling and leaving your teammate here is not an option. You cannot leave your top laner like this or like this. It's not an option. Like you could just hover here then recall, okay, no problem, until your top laner is safe. But leaving your top dying here is just too bad. So yeah. Let's move on. Now we're in a team fight. In team fights, I like to put it into lists. List number 1 is things you cannot ignore. Can't ignore. Malphite ult. I can give you an example here. I just played a game.
Fiddlesticks ult.
Yeah, but I'm gonna show you like something like I just played. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? My god, I had so many kills that I cannot find it. Okay, give me just a second. Yeah, I think, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, look here. So here, I am the Twitch, obviously. So
I'm shocked.
I'm not showing up until I see Akali waste her ult and Malphite used his ult. So I waited until they waste their stuff first. I'm not using anything. I'm not showing up.
Maybe I haven't seen the Malphite ult yet.
I think he did. Yeah, he did not.
There it is.
Yeah. So I waited until things went my way. I'm not gonna show up if he did not. I will leave. So yeah. Maybe I'm too much, but yeah. So list of things you cannot ignore. That's list number 1. Things can't ignore. IG. So yeah, what the other list that we have is things you should hit. Who do you hit? As you said,
Whoever you tell me to, drill sergeant.
What do you say?
Sorry, reference. Whoever you tell me to, drill sergeant.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get the movie reference.
No.
Yeah, whoever is in front of your face.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to kite things out. You don't want to go deep. Exactly. And also you should think about what can your support or your team do for you. For example, I was coaching. I think I can find the video, just a second. Okay, let me show you. I like to give references over here because it's more practical. So I was coaching. So this is the secondary. This server player, and wait, the quality is so bad. Okay. So here, I think, was it here? In team fights, I told him to stay next to the Cassiopeia because she can peel him. So I told him to use his mid laner as a peel for him.
kind of what Cassio's role is, right? She sits on the ADC and presses R.
Exactly, look. So here he did this, and look. Zed goes on the server because he's programmed to focus the ADC. And now since we are next to the Cass, it's not like Cassiopeia followed you, you followed her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could use your team. Like think about the things they could do for you. For example, you could stand next to Ornn, stand next to your Lulu, or whatever. Just use your team and like have a list of the things they can provide for you. Go next to Mordekaiser so when Warwick jumps on you, he can ult it and stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, cool. So like this is a short idea of how team fights should go. Anyways, now with the advantages. What types of advantages do we have in League? Pros.
Positional advantage.
Okay. Position. Cool. What else?
Lane.
Lane.
Lane advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Champ.
Champion advantage. Yeah.
Level.
Could get counter pick. Levels.
Item.
Yeah. Breakpoints. Yeah.
Number. Advantage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I mention this? It's because whenever something happens on the map, you want to look at like some of these things and judge whether you should help or maybe push or recall. Like I see so many people, they move without thinking if the fight requires you moving or not. So you should look at the details you have, their levels, their gold, their position, their items, and so on. So maybe enemy he carries a 3 and 0, but he didn't recall. When you press tab, you see that he didn't recall. So what's the point of me following the fight if I know he's gonna lose it? Why don't I just push, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you should look into these things and judge. Maybe you make mistakes, it's okay. It's just you need to test these ideas and see how it goes. Alright?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm with you.
Alright, done with the advantages. Now how do we end the game?
How do you end the game?
Yep.
Tilt the enemies so much that they quit.
Yeah, but that's a good plan.
Yeah. Destroy the Nexus is the most obvious answer.
Yeah.
You choke them out on objectives. So
Yeah.
Baron, Herald, Grubs, Drakes.
Okay, League is all about taking space. You want to take space, right? So what's the best way to take space? You destroy turrets. You want to destroy turrets. And you want to destroy turrets in a sequence. Let's say these three are destroyed during laning phase. And then you want to destroy maybe the side ones, and then the mid one. And then you go with the base. You don't want to destroy like one side and end the game, it's useless. Because first, these turrets, they allow you to conquer the map. Once you take these turrets, you pretty much put them only here. This is their only safety net. And now you can put vision everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And the side ones, they give so much gold. More than this one.
Yeah, 600, right?
Let me see, let me check. How much gold does the tier 2 turret give on bot lane? No, this is inaccurate. I think here it tells. Because I googled it before and I think it was 800 gold. Wait, tier 2. Lord, why does it not tell immediately? Destroying a turret grants 2 gold, okay. No, this is inaccurate because they changed it. That's the issue. Let me ask ChatGPT, but it's outdated. In League of Legends. LOL. No, this is not... Because I think it gives 675 plus also some extra money, but I'm not sure how much. Because I remember I read somewhere it gives 800, but I'm not sure. And this one gives 500. Let me just type tier 2 turrets gold. Yeah. Look here.
Turret change. Mid inner turrets change from 300 plus 50 global
This one.
to 5 global. Sideline inner turrets 550 plus 50 to 675 local plus 25 global. So 700 total.
So it used to give you this, now it gives you this. But
Yeah.
there's also like some extra to it, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, this nerf was atrocious. Anyways, so regardless, it's just the idea of controlling the map and taking more space. And there is also a thing I read before. I tried to test it, but it made no sense. They say that when you take a turret, you buff your minions of this lane. And I've seen coaches talk about it, but when I tried it, it didn't work for me. I'm not sure if it's accurate, they moved it, I don't know. But it's just good to mention. Anyways, so you wanna destroy turrets, you wanna destroy everything on the map just for gold and agency as well. Okay, now if you want to take Baron, what should be your plan?
Vision. You got to make sure that you set up for
Okay, vision. What else?
it. Priority.
Okay, priority, nice. What else?
What else do I need to think about? You need clear enemy vision, that falls into vision as
Okay,
well. You have to have mid lane push, you have to have pressure, you have to have numbers in order
you
to do it. Like, can you do it fast?
yeah,
Can you a pick off? Yeah. Can you set up a trap for the enemy team?
yeah, you want to pick and you want
Yeah.
a pressure on the opposite side to make it
Yeah.
to threaten, as we said earlier. If I send the Scion here and I do Baron here, that's a big threat. I in chess they call it fork.
Yeah.
You made them take a bad decision. You either go Baron and lose here, or you go here and lose Baron, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always good to pressure, and it goes vice versa. If you want to do Dragon, you pressure topside. And as you said, you want a you need vision, you need to trap, you need to peck, and you need to remove their vision as well. And also, this is a side note: whenever you have a pink word and you're taking an objective, put it in the objective pit, just to make sure nothing crazy goes on. All right. Now let's talk about comebacks. How do we come back? Now we're 20-0. How do we come back?
You get a pick.
Oh, not 20-0, sorry, 20-5. Okay, pick. What else?
Steals.
Okay. Okay. So,
Now, if you steal Elder Dragon, if you steal Baron, those
yeah,
are all things that will help you to come back into the game. Gold bounties, playing for gold bounties.
cool. Objective bounties, I like it.
What else could help you come back into the game?
You
Die
flip.
less.
You flip. Yeah. There are two options, I think. The main option. You flip. It's like you leave your base, you send 5 man here, you try to take Baron while they're destroying your base. If you make it on
Yeah.
time, you might be able to go back and kill all. If you don't, it's GG. You flip it, or maybe you send 5 man mid, push, 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 push. Maybe some miracle happens, and then you win the game. Or you can, as you said, you just scale. You don't leave your base. You sit here. You wait the wave to come. You clear it. You wait the wave to come. You clear it, and so on and so forth, until you're strong enough to fight back. All right. Yeah. Now with the most important thing of this session.
Sorry, just to bring it out because I wondered what you were talking about for the minions and turrets. I found it if you need it.
Sure, send it. Because I was never sure about it. Okay. Let's
It's
read.
maths, mate. So turret advantage is equaled into the damage reduction.
What the fuck, bro? I
And
finished
the
college
damage
1 year ago. I'm not gonna read this.
Well,
Okay.
bonus damage is 5% plus 5% times turret advantage of the lane. So if you've killed 3 of their turrets, it's 5% times 3, and then you times that by the team level advantage as well.
Wait, so the more turrets you take, the stronger your minions get, right?
The enemy team, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I've killed 2 turrets and you've killed none, then my turret advantage is 2. So my minions will take less damage and deal more damage.
Okay.
But if you click on the actual minions themselves, then you'll see what that looks like as well.
There is a percentage on the minions, and the percentage is according to another thing as well. It's the level difference in teams.
Yeah, so it's both of those times by the team level advantage.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's why you cannot notice it, but this is really, really important. So yeah, wow. Thank you. You're the coach now.
I hadn't heard of it until you mentioned it. I was like, that's weird. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, nobody talks about it.
Yeah, the unknown facts.
Yep. The secrets of League of Legends. So yeah, now with the most important concept in this session. It's called join the monkeys.
Oh right, yeah. It's better to group up and die as a team than it is to play as an individual.
Yep.
Yeah, like if they're gonna throw themselves in, just throw themselves in. Because if you're not on the same wavelength, you're just gonna lose.
Exactly. A bad play together is a good play. A good play by yourself is a bad play. Just join the monkeys. You know, if they want to do something, just do it with them. You play as a team. Anyways,
Yeah.
now like we finished the introduction. I know it's like pretty basic stuff, simple stuff. Now moving to the.
Wouldn't have said it was, but yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions in regards of anything? I can wait.
Not at this point. I did about the minions, but
Oh,
I
okay.
googled it as we were playing.
Very good. Now we can watch some. Hi, Elo. We can watch some Kalista if you want.
Yeah, absolutely can do.
Ruler Kalista maybe. I think he played some Kalista recently. It's 2 months ago. Okay, this one 2 weeks ago. I want something with the new map. Yeah, this is the one. Where's Kalista? Wait, yeah, it says Kalista here. Tristana, I think Kalista, okay. They should put sections. So Ruler is, for me, one of the best, if not the best ADC. So why do you think they're leashing?
Why do I think they're leashing? To give Kiana an early roam or early gank opportunity.
Okay, here's the thing. Some junglers really need the leash, and this goes to Kiana. Kiana is really weak in jungle. So that's why they're leashing her. Usually he just wants to go in lane and do stuff. So let's look here. Now this is like the practical things. We finished with the theory. Now with the practical stuff. I need you, or you want to, read the matchup in details in loading screen. So here, for example, when I look at this, I have to read it. I have to look at everything. I look at the champion. I know how to deal with the champion in terms of like skill, abilities, damage, range, and stuff. Then I go to the runes and I go to the summer spells. And I think about this and how to deal with them. He has a cleanse, so Ignite is useless. Okay, if we CC him, he can cleanse it. And then, okay, he has PTA, so short trades are in his favor. And he's Lucian, he's Lane Bully, etc. etc. And goes to Silas, he has Ignite, so I have to heal early. I don't want to be like ignited, so my heal is useless. And then, okay, wait, he has Aftershock, it's gonna make him tanky, and so on. So you need to read these things so you can have an idea of how the lane is going. Because they change a lot. Like the matchup in terms of champions and in terms of summer spells and runes. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we read the junglers and the mid laners. So here, for example, they're playing against a TF. TF at 6, he roams a lot, and everybody loves bot lane because there is a hidden jungle camp. It gives 600 gold there. That was a joke.
So I'm up to you. up until that point, I was like, everyone likes bot lane because there's 2 people, so it's 600 gold.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, hidden jungle camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, junglers love it. Anyways. So here, for example, you can read that Zenzao would like gank a lot, and Kiana would probably wait a little bit, or at least she's
She needs
pathing for
6,
it.
right?
I mean, she doesn't really need 6, but at least 4,
Push
I'm not
ball
sure.
one.
But in high elo, people are really good, so they can use these small things to kill. So I'm not sure. Because I see Lilia players at level 2, they kill in mid lane somehow. So yeah, even the clicks here
Oh
for
well, he
Wimpel.
rends as well. I'm surprised he rends. Such a long cooldown.
Look, for example, look at his clicks. He's finishing the buff while he is here. He doesn't finish
Yeah.
when he's here. So these small things that like make difference. Look, he made the jump, so yeah, he's far away. I mean, I don't think it's like.
I'm surprised he rends, but yeah.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah, well, so it is his backup before he gets to lanes. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he knows this probably. So let's see how it goes. So if you look at this, even though Theric stunned the Lucian, he doesn't go to hit Lucian. He hits the guy in front of him. He doesn't want to be in a spot where he can be hit by 2 people. And now?
I also think he waited out the Lucian Q as well, so he didn't get the double tap.
Ah yeah, sure. He did. Let's see.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So
ulted, yeah.
both auto attacks, and then he moved towards the Lucian.
Yep, yeah, that's so nice. And then he walks up, so he denies like Lucian to hit the minions, and now once he hits the auto attacks, the lethal tempo is gonna stack. So look, he's now just pressuring. So he can farm and they can't. This is what I mean, like when you control your lane at level 1. Especially at something like Kalista. Even though he leashed...
I'm a really big advocate of 100 Blades. It really makes Kalista feel like a lane bully. I know lethal tempo is better, probably late game as well, just because of the auto attack distance. But I love that early pressure of the 100 Blades.
It's nice, but then it kind of makes your champion clanky a little bit. And look here as well. This is something I should mention. They leashed the jungler, and in return of the leash, the jungler comes to gank early. So see, they traded their time for the jungler's time later on. This is something junglers they don't do in low elo. They want you to leash them, and then they go die top lane.
Absolutely not gonna happen.
Yeah.
They are going to full clear and fight over a scuttle grab.
And look here. Once they kill the Lucian, they know that we're gonna crash the wave and then we're gonna dive this guy. This is the thought process, the normal thought process. See? They don't even ping or think about it. They just walk, both of them. Like he didn't know, both of them. They're the ping, yeah, we go in. After they went in. So they agreed without agreeing, unspoken rule.
And I like the fact he led with Ignite to get the turret aggro straight away.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a challenger support.
The dream.
Yeah, bro. Literally the dream. So yeah, basic stuff. I mean, here, this is like important also to talk about. Sometimes you don't need to like fully crash, like kill the wave. Because
you know the way it's going to go in.
Yeah, because it's going to waste time and it's going to force you to walk up, and then Lucian comes, cancel your recall, and it's too much trouble for like 30 gold. It's not worth it. So he takes this and he recalls.
Yeah.
You know, basic stuff. Push wave, recall. Dog plating because he had a big wave. Yeah.
Yeah, and he knew he wasn't going to get second place. So there's no point hanging around.
Exactly. And especially in early, like the turrets are tankier, and there's no point for you, because once you stay in lane to take plating and next wave arrives, you're gonna have to stay more. And if you stay more, you're gonna have bad recall later on. That's how it goes. Okay.
I went cookies as well.
Yeah, because if anything goes wrong in the lane, he has the cookies as backup because the laning phase is really, really, really detrimental when it goes wrong in high elo.
What other room would he take in that tree though?
I think, um,
Because you're not going to take boots in that. Like,
yeah, he doesn't have boots because on
because
Kalista
he's
you have
definitely
drift boots.
running precision. He's
Maybe no, I
running
think it could be Cosmic Insight because here's the thing: in high elo, especially in Korea, supports they would run Cosmic Insight and then they would flash on you. And you know how many seconds the Cosmic Insight reduces? From your flash, it reduces 45 seconds. So if he flashes on you, let's say at minute 2, his flash is gonna be back at minute 6:15, and your flash is gonna be back at 7. So he flashes at you between this time, from this to this.
Yes, it's either going to be Cosmic Insight or it's going to be Warp Tonic,
So
right?
yeah, so basically they could just flash on you over and over again because they have time, they have flash, and you don't. If you know
Yeah.
what I mean. So that's why he runs this so it doesn't happen to him. So his flash is gonna be back at 6:15 as well, if they flash at him. That's just my assumption.
I guess if he fights, we can tell because you get the speed buff, don't you, when you use a cookie? If you've got the tonic.
Yeah, but I don't think he has it. Okay, let's talk about the wave a little bit. So if we can see that he's building a wave in bot lane, generally speaking, if you don't know what to do, just build a wave. Building a wave is always good. It's good if you want to do Drake. If it's good if you want to recall, it's good if you want to dive, it's good almost if you want to take playthings. Building a wave is always good. Sometimes you want to like crash it really fast and move, sure, but building a wave is in most scenarios good. How do you build a wave? You just pressure your opponent not to hit you with the wave, and you just last hit the current wave until the last wave comes. Then you hard push it. That's just a really quick wrap up of how it goes. So here he just wants to clear this one, but he's last hitting so he doesn't miss, which is alright. And also like when you crash a big wave like this, when they hit the melees, you want to hit the plating. But since there are no melees here, he cannot hit the platings. So basically he's crashing the current one. So he doesn't have to be this far anymore. Push wave, put ward. Okay. We're too good, we're good, we're 2 versus 3. Let's see the heal. Yeah, so he tried to heal earlier. Take it. Okay, he doesn't care. Yeah, he literally doesn't care. Hmm. Dude, how ballsy is this, by the way?
He's definitely got the cooldowns, by the way, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because heal has 240-second cooldown. He's just used it, and it's only had 202 when you used it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, I mean, most people do get the cosmic because it's really broken. But look here, look. Like, how do you have the balls to do this? To take plating in front of 2 players. One of them is Lucian, the other is Silas.
As soon as Silas misses that second activation of E, though, he's got free reign.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, how do you know he's gonna miss it?
You don't. You're good enough to dodge it, right? That's his fault.
Like, he has a 300 gold bounty on him. You know how crazy that is?
6 minutes in.
Yeah, that's a Kalista thing, though. Yeah, he's diving.
Don't know if Tarek has.
Yeah, bro, this is a storm. Yeah, this is, yeah. I think enough of this game. Now it's up to you if you want to stop at this or you want to watch something else.
we should watch another game with Stomp.
Your voice cut off.
I think it'd be better if we watch something that isn't just clearly a Stomp.
Yeah, I mean, sure. What do we see? Maybe this one. Is it the new map though? Yes, this is the new map. Okay. Wait, why does he always have this matchup? I mean, or this comp?
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Like he always has Tarek. And look again. We always are looking for stuff level 1.
Oh, that is a clean dodge.
And also, like, this is something I didn't mention. It's the summoner spells. You see?
Cleanse.
Yeah. He ran heal, that one, and now he's running cleanse. Cleanse is the single most broken summoner spell of the game. You know why, right?
It's to get a jail free card.
It's because it removes exhaust, it removes ignite, and it removes all CC, except for suppression and knockup. It's pretty much the same thing if you noticed. He pressures them level 1, then he controls the lane, where he farms and they don't.
Yeah, like the Varus has been trying to throw out max range E's, right? And he's just put down vision.
Yeah, it's all because of what he did level 1. They walked up. That's pretty much it. Like,
yeah, like he dodged the Varus E on level 1 and then Tarek landed his stun. They won the trade and that was it.
yeah. I mean, even if, like, here's the thing. Even if he didn't dodge the E, and probably if Tarek did not land his E as well, they would be in probably the same position because of how far away in lane they're standing. Because Varus at level 1 is pretty useless though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is beautiful though. Look the way they're. Oh my god, what did I do? Look the way they're coordinating. Once the threat is coming, look at Tarek. He's blocking the Nautilus Q. This is so good.
And as well was sick.
Bro, this is gonna never happen here. Bro. I'm sorry, but this can never happen in anybody's games. It's hard to watch a Kalista game that is not a stomp. It's really hard.
Well, I'm happy to watch any champion that isn't Kalista.
Sure, what do you want to watch? What do you want to watch for?
I'm quite happy to watch any matchup, to be fair. Like, it's all about ADCs, isn't it? So.
Sure. Let me try to find something that might.
I'd say any matchup, but like fucking Seraphine does not count.
Alright, give me a second. Okay. Let me try to find something then. Okay. I played a game in my Smurf. Let me show you. I was playing I think in Emerald. I was playing with a friend. Where is it? This one. So we can watch a little bit of it, so we see how it goes. So this is like a flat-ish account. Pick any game. What do you want to watch? So, hello?
The 7-3-2 game.
Okay. This one is depressing. You don't want to watch it, trust me. It really is depressing. Okay, let me show you the matchups though. So here it's Misfortune Mokai. Here it's Jin Thresh. Here it's no, this one's sad. This one, the 7-3.
The gin fresh one.
Okay, cool.
The reason for that is because you have a Janna support.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is pretty much, I think, what elo is this? Emerald 2, Emerald 3, no, Emerald 4. So it's pretty. I think it's Emerald is not like the average elo for people.
Average people for people looking for coaching.
I don't know. Like it's probably the average elo of League players. I think like those who play like daily, they're probably in Emerald. I think.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm not sure. Okay. So here I'm wait. Yeah. Okay. First, in blocking invades, I like to sit here instead of here because you have like basically a longer lane to fight, and on the opposite side, I like to sit here in this bush. Okay.
Look, dude, yeah, so red side, where the fuck are you meant to sit for contestant vision?
You mean at level 1?
Yeah, because that
Here.
there feels so scary to sit
Yeah,
there.
I sit here. And like, here's the thing: once they appear, you just leave and you put the word. For me, I sit here, and so far it's working. Okay, let's see. So basically,
Corky bugged.
yeah, and yeah, wait, the sound is not stopping.
Yeah, that's the Corky bug, drone observer.
Okay, look. So on the opposite side, you wanna sit here, okay? And here you wanna sit here. You could sit at other spots, but like it depends. Like some people would sit here if the support is on the other side. So yeah. Where was I? I'm kind of like this can be related with it. So I started the Q because when you get the takedown, the ability resets, so you can have infinite Qs if you kill your opponents. So we killed 2 people, but I got nothing.
Minions have spawned.
Let's see how it goes. So I go mid lane to trade with him further, so I get my Katarina like more lead. So now Corki is forced to TP to survive the lane. You're with me, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so what's the plan here, do you think?
You're missing, so you have to give up the wave. You also haven't got anything that can kill that, right?
Let's see how it goes. So I'm trying to like fight for level 2, even though I know I'm gonna lose it, which is not all that optimal, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, but their fresh is sitting really far back as well, like he's not contesting you for level 2.
Yeah, exactly. Now I got level 2 first. My Janna goes with a Q. They're gonna get level 2 now. I dodged the Q. See, I'm hitting the guy in front of me. I pop Ghost on. Go. Q for movement speed. And then kill the guy. You saw what I did, right? So
Yeah, you were hovering around in case you didn't die from the poison, so you could flash and kill him.
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I wait, no, not this part exactly. I was at the part here, like where I didn't hit him. I was just moving. See? I need to turn off the volume. Okay, so what I did here, like this bit, when I moved like this. So I popped my Q because it gives movement speed, and I went as close to him as possible. Then I kept autoing him with my range, just to make sure I can kill him. And I'm kiting like this, even though I got I was waiting for my E to come, but he died to poison anyway. So the next step for me immediately is to push the wave, and I look at the upcoming wave, where it's located. So knowing that this is here, I know I'm gonna have to stay and push it. No option for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to use my Q to push, but I didn't know where Lee Sin is, so I didn't. And now you can just use your Q to escape.
Yeah, and he's just gonna think you're gone.
Yep,
Or
and
queued out.
he keeps looking. He hooked, anyways, it doesn't matter. Since I pushed the wave, but it took me some time, I think I'm gonna lose a couple of minions because I had to walk. But if I recalled immediately, I don't lose that much. Now I know the wave is like gonna bounce back into me. But look, I have full boots. Because I looked for stuff early on. Now I have to respect them. Look, this is the really important thing. This ward is really important. Whenever you're being pushed at, you want to ward this spot because it covers a lot. Whenever something like, let's say, whenever jungler comes in lane, let's say there is a Rengar, a Talia or something, if you don't ward here, you're screwed because Rengar can jump on you, Talia can flip you back, or Thresh can hook you from out of vision, and it feels so like uncomfortable if this is not warded when you're being pushed at. Right? If it's a fiddle, he's gonna ult.
Yeah.
So some people, when especially a ruler, when he recalls, he puts a word here, like opposite side here, like when he's like right side. So yeah, that's why I put the word immediately because I knew looking at this wave state they're gonna push and I cannot do anything about it. Now I'm trying to like trim it a little bit. It's alright. Hey, give me a second. In a session, you can join if you want. We're indeed so. Okay. So like I'm respecting that, even though I'm stronger, I'm respecting them because they have a really big wave. And casters deal so much damage. So I don't want to get hooked in the middle of this wave because I don't want to go for any like flip. You know? I tried to like get all the last hits, but I kinda sucked because I didn't have AD. I have a really bad CS though on Twitch. Do you know
Mate, I understand I'm playing Kalista. If I didn't have Rend, like I would be doing the same.
I am probably, but for me, Twitch is kind of different because your brain is wired into a way where you want to kill your opponent a lot. So it's hard for a Twitch player, especially like myself. I played Twitch like endless amount of games to farm properly. But if you're someone who plays Jinx, or something like that, you're gonna farm perfectly. So here, I wanted to lock, but it just didn't happen. So I just dipped and continued like on my plan. Just CS scale. Since I've already, okay, here's another point. I have already won the lane. I have 2 kills lead. I have 2 assists, and I'm just too strong, right? So I don't need to kill them anymore to be stronger. Whenever anything happens, I'm stronger than them and have more impact. So I don't need to kill them anymore. Killing is not that important.
And Janna's AFK.
Yeah, I think he was Instagramming or something.
Went to go scroll on Tinder.
See? Who knows? Who knows? God knows everything. Anyways. Yeah. So I'm just respecting the Thresh queue as much as I can. If something happens, I'm gonna follow it. So yeah, they hook the Janna, I go on Jhin. Why? Because when I go on Jhin, he cannot follow the Janna. He has to deal with me. Now he takes the lantern, he flashes on Janna. Okay, I commit on Jhin. I ignore the Thresh. I'm committing. Look, I'm kiting auto move, and then yeah, W in front of him because there is no way to escape. He eased me in. I don't care. Look, I kite out first, then I like kill him because I have range. This guy comes. I knew he would check this bush from his like body language. I'm leaving. Then Corky comes and kills me. I wanted to help Zac because I have range, but yeah. This guy comes, I'm dead. I tried to give it to Lee Sin because it's like really bad to play against a Fade Corky. Lee Sin is like more reasonable. But here, look, I have a really bad wave.
Yeah, but because Corky W'd onto you, he died afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that he died, but look how many minions they could have like frozen. Like they could freeze this because thank God like this guy pushed it, but if he didn't, I'm done. Because they could freeze like, and I would lose maybe 3 waves for that. Jhin goes mid lane for some reason. No, he went because Cork was bot, so he went mid lane. Alright. So yeah, here you might ask, okay, let's see. What was I doing? I wanted, look at the wave. My wave is pushing, right? So I wanted to hard push it. But since stuff is happening here, I looked at the expected value of the play. That's how I think. If I push this wave, I get like 120 gold and XP. But that means I'm gonna be late to this play. And if I'm late to this play, my Katarina dies, my Jana dies. So I had to follow them immediately. So I just
Follow the
followed.
monkeys.
Exactly, you have to. Dropping waves is a hard thing to do, but you have to learn to do it. So I leveled up because I got an assist on Jin, and then I'm just hitting anything. Like this is so random, but if it works, it works. I even opened alternate. I don't know why I flashed, so I was useless flash. But yeah, you see the idea. Now I'm 5-1. Even though I don't have perfect CS because I dropped so many waves and I lost waves because Corki and Lee Sin came bot lane, I still have some good league. See, I see some like resources here and there I take, it's no problem. Yeah. Let's speed it up a little bit. Speed. So yeah, wave comes back. Another thing, like my support decided to commit, so I follow the commit, even though I'm gonna lose. I lost the cannon here. Like this wave is too much gold. But since she commit, I commit, and I'm not gonna like tilt or anything. So whatever. Since I have like I'm too far ahead, I don't have to worry about this wave. But it was better to get it. It's fine. And even I left this again just to follow the team. Like it's hard to take these decisions, but it's necessary. See, you leave your wave in a bad spot just to follow your team, so nothing goes wrong. Because like whenever something happens, you want to be with your team, unless you're going for so much gold. That's like the only exception you wanna like don't want not to join your team. Yeah, if you can hard push the wave, sure, go for it. But if you can, just fuck the wave. We're diving. Yeah, I think we're gonna die here. Zach is gonna tank, then he's gonna die, then I'm gonna tank, yeah. Yep. Anyways, I think enough of this one, or do you wanna watch more?
No. It makes sense. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you on that.
Do you stop or do you continue?
Yeah, let's call it there. I know you've got another session planned up as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, no, it's not another session even, it's just I'm kind of tired because it's a little bit late. I'm not used to being up late times. But yeah.
Apologize, bro.
No. It's quite the opposite. I need to adapt. It's not your fault. Anyways, so just as to wrap up. Oh my god, I can't even speak. Maybe because I'm in front of the screen for so many hours, it affected my brain. Just like my mom have been saying, it's always the screen and your phone. Maybe that's the issue. Anyways, so this is like the server I am running. Questions here, clips, achievements, like people like post their ranks, stuff. If you can follow on social media, I stream sometimes like YouTube shorts, TikTok stuff. We're new to this realm. And yeah, people sometimes they drop reviews here and there. Would be nice too. And yeah, that's literally pretty much it. We can go for another session any other time. Just the same thing.
Yeah, like I said, we'll get some games under it, and then we can go over it, and then we can talk about strengths and weaknesses.
Sure.
Gives you a better idea of how I am as a player as well.
No problem at all. Like just whenever you feel like you wanna review some games, wanna talk about League in general, and I think we have something also. Let me check. Yeah, it's the 2v2 scrims. Yeah. We do this sometimes, I think. People want to do it, but we didn't do it yet, but they want to do it.
Damn. I'm unsure about 2v2 scrims. It's like 1v1 scrims. Like, for a lot of the time, I think it's linked to ego. People want to flex on people. That's how it comes across. Unless you have something that you specifically want to learn, like, let's say I want to get better at the Lucian matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd some guy just playing Lucian Nami or Lucian Milio against me, and I'll pick up or whatever Renata type thing. You know, that makes sense to me. But just a general 2v2 where you're just going into it to just practicing it, I'm like, that doesn't feel
it's the first
authentic
part.
to me.
It's the first part. You learn a specific matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, that for me is beneficial with that, and I'm happy to also assist others if they need, like for example, if someone says I can't play against Kalista, and you go, actually hold on, I know an Emerald Kalista guy, I'll bring him in. Now I'm quite happy to assist with that. But like if there's specific matchups, that's cool, I'm down.
Cool. So I mean, this is it's just something new, but we did not run it yet. But maybe one day I'm gonna create a channel and see how it goes. But yeah, it's just an idea that we're running. Yeah. So, any questions so far, or we can just hold
I
it
think
in?
I'll let you go to bed, buddy. We'll catch up another time. We'll go over some other stuff. I'll book some calcium with you.
All right. Perfect. All right then. Have a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk to you
thanks a lot
later.
for your time.
You're most
Appreciate it.
welcome. All good. Yeah. Bye bye.
Peace, bro. Bye.